All right, good evening, everybody. Please be patient while we get our stream up and running for this evening for the NASRAC NAPA Cup Series Season 7, Week 5, Race 2 at Charlotte the Roval. We'll be right with you.
Pit road speed is 40, caution speed will be 45. Remember, at NAPA Cup Road Course causes a caution tonight, then we'll freeze the field right then and there. Anybody that got lag damage during that caution causing ordeal, you'll be able to go in, get your free lag damage only, and then come back out and pit for tires and gas with the rest of the field. You'll be able to come back out and get in your spot and then pit from there to get your tires and gas. Um, if by some chance me or JB happen to not make it to the end of tonight's spectacle, Daytona is going to step in as the our backup admin because we're short on admins tonight. We're Evil's having fun out in Vegas, getting ready to go watch a Raiders game tomorrow, and 43 is out in Charlotte at the Roval. And Tombstone's broadcast tonight, which should be fun. So, JB, am I missing anything?
No, that all sounded good. I do want to stress the fact that we are on a road course. You will get contact unless if you're out front, like way out front. Somebody's going to get into somebody. So let's try to keep our composure. If you like get pissed off, you got to mute on your headset. If not, we'll deal with it at the end of the race. Other than that, everything sounded good to me.
Cool. Yep. Please use patience. We're on a road course. Back your turns up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna win on the lap. Nobody's gonna win in the first stage. I'm gonna push the button here to send qualifying, but we're gonna count to 5 tonight. Since there's 13 of us on this long ass Roval, we're gonna give everybody space. So Corey, you're gonna take off. Zach, count to 5. Out front, count to 5. You know what I'm saying? We'll do 5 Mississippi. That should give everybody enough space that we're not running up on anybody.
Sounds good.
10-4.
Good luck. Have fun.
Yep, and I apologize now because I know I'm going to hit somebody.
Need
All right, thanks.
All
Too
right,
soon.
It's all right, JB. I got your back. If I'm next to you, you can use me up.
All right, welcome back. Thank you for bearing with us. That was, if you had tuned in, that was our drivers meeting with the race admins, JB and Robbie, giving the details to the drivers on conducting themselves for tonight's race at Charlotte the Roval. It is a road course. A lot of people have not, I expect, to know where their fellow drivers are going to be quick and where they're going to be slow and where their braking points are. So we're just trying to set the stage to have a clean, respectful, competitive race, but just to avoid any on-track drama. We do encourage here at NASRAC Racing League and all of our series clean, fast, respectful, competitive racing, but mostly clean and respectful. While they're qualifying, we're going to go ahead and get this kicked off the way we have been with several of our broadcasts this season. So if you just bear with me, we're going to cue up our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular amongst birds
All right, thank you again, everybody. We like to start our race broadcast off with a legit national anthem, paying respect to this great country we live in, and focus on this as a really true racing event. And our drivers are making laps here at the Roval qualifying to set that starting grid. If you just bear with me, we will be returning to our broadcast here shortly, waiting for an invite. This is a NASCAR Heat 5 on PlayStation League, so we'll be waiting an invite to to enter the race lobby once they log their qual laps and get their grid set. So please stand by. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to be getting our invite into the race lobby qualifying for our NAPA Cup Series 7 Week 5 Race 2 at the Roval should be concluding. So we will hopefully be bringing you some live racing action here shortly. We know it's a big race weekend. Everybody's looking forward to catching the races with great weather, hopefully at the tracks this weekend. And obviously here on our NASCAR Heat 5 PlayStation Series, we don't have to worry about the weather, but we do have to worry about racing the track and our competitors. So please stand by and we'll be right back with you.
A cage of cold metal with hot rubber at the corners. A chariot of thundering fury. The difference between you and your rivals isn't just the war paint traded in battle. It's more. Refuse to lose.
Well, we just had a little bit of a snag, and the field got set, and I believe the lobby accidentally rolled into race without getting us on the broadcast team invited in. So they are resetting the lobby now. We were standing by to wait to get our invite. We will bring this racing action to you here shortly. Just encountering a little logistical difficulty right there. Please stand by. All right, we're getting our lobby invites. We're going to jump over to the race comms.
We dropped the ball.
No problem. Hate that you guys are resetting the lobby, but I'm here. Just tell me when to go ahead and click that button so that I can observe.
10-4, good buddy.
We're gonna do roll call right now. 62.
Here.
3.
Yep.
48. 45.
Yes, sir.
23.
Yes, sir.
4.
Yep.
24.
Yep.
10.
Yes, sir.
19.
Yep. And you missed Jacob and
15 and 16, yep.
We're here.
I'm here.
Robbie, check your messages.
Oh shit. I did too. I didn't have to scroll up all the way.
got it.
Alright.
78 here.
12 here. Yep. And 78's here. All accounted for.
Oh shit, I'm the lobby host.
Yeah, Jacob, you can do it.
Alright, you ready for me to change it
Yep.
Yes, sir.
and go?
Yeah, it should all be set up other than changing the.
Jacob, check
Yep.
your Discord real quick.
What?
Check your Discord quick.
Got 40 seconds, Tombstone.
Yeah, right there on the counter. Can you also get Hank?
Thanks. We'll load in once you guys give me the green light. Kick this broadcast off.
Yeah, as soon as we hit the loading screen, I'll...
Give him a new Chewy.
Alright, good luck guys.
Look, everybody.
You guys in?
No, not yet.
All right.
Nope.
1-0.
Go ahead.
And
Thank you.
Loading in.
loading.
Have a great race, guys. We'll see you at the end.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Winners podium, please stick around for interviews in the broadcast
Top
booth.
3.
Yep.
Top 3.
Top 3 broadcast booth after the race.
Don't forget.
All right, here we are back in the broadcast booth. We are joining their race lobby. Still loading in. This is going to be... All right, let's get up there and start watching this race. This is our Season 7 points race, Week 5, Race 2. We are doing a 25% race on Wednesday nights, 50% race on Saturday nights. The Wednesday night race was the Charlotte Oval, and this is 50% at the Charlotte Roval. We'll jump straight into the action and start making the call. We've had a very competitive season so far. We'll try and do a recap of the race with the winners at the end of the race. All right. Looks like Jacob is our pole sitter. Making sure that the audio is loud enough. I know some of these camera views, it's going to be a little... Let's see if we can't cycle through the field. Alright, we're going to be going green. Riding along with the leader. Here we go, good look at our field. Taking the green flag, cross start finish line. Actually, I have the 5th. Let's see, we got the 16 on the outside. currently looking earlier. Oh, looks like we got a car around. Car around already. Ouch. We are not going to do single car spins or one corner cautions. Those cars are going to have to sort themselves out. Right along with Jacob. Let's see if we can't. Zach, racing strong, joining us again for another Saturday night in the 16. Let's see what his camera view looks like. A couple car lengths back from the leader. Jacob's gotten a good jump. Yeah, they got a big sweeping curve. This should always be one of the faster points on the track. If you don't get a good exit to the preceding turn, you're gonna lose some space. You can already see Jacob stepping out there. Here we go. Let's check out our field as we race by. Mostly single file. We got a couple side-by-side action. We got Daytona on the inside. Oh, it looks like Daytona might be going around. See if we can't cycle through the out front. Just made a move here. Oh. We've got both controller racers and wheel racers here at NASRAC and the NAPA Cup Series. Oh, out front racing. Looks like he took himself way too deep. JB's got a good view of all that right here in front of him. I believe that's Gmar just overtook out front after they both had contact with the wall. JB's trying to navigate this while giving enough room to out front racing. It's a good camera view. These guys, looks like open the door. Somebody's going to look. If you can't set yourself up for the exit for the next turn, doesn't matter if you pull alongside or not, the other car's going to have the most favorable line. Let's try and move up through the field. Back out front, we still see the 15 car. We've got Zach in second. Trying to cycle through the field here. We've got our primary race director, Robbie, in the 3. Bass Pro Chevy. Looks like he's making laps currently in 3rd, running strong. We got Fever in the 48. Running in 4th. Looks like Gmar is in 5th. Jumped now back to the 45 Daytona. You can see Daytona we saw him get a little sideways and looks like he put his nose into one of the retaining walls. 45's got some damage. Here we are, Gmar. Gmar looks like he's running in 5th spot behind Robbie and Fever. Good strong run for that McDonald's Toyota. And Dart. I believe Dart is sitting right in front of Jayco and possibly right behind Daytona. So we got Daytona and Dart followed by, I believe that's 62. Yep, 62. And then we got B. Cole. So got to kind of see where these drivers are sitting, but right now it's the 45 of Daytona, followed by the 4 of D'Artagnan, the 62 of Jacori, and the 10 of B. Cole. We got 19 running their Bass Pro Shops paint scheme, so we're going to have to be making sure we can distinguish between the 19 and the 3. The 19 is all up on the 3, it looks like right now. Yeah, look at these two cars. These guys are battling out. That 19 car most likely got by the McDonald's car. Or maybe see if we can't pan back to another camera view right here. Here's a good camera view of him hunting the 3 down through the turns, looking to set him up on this big, Zach got that corner a little too sharp, lost a ton of momentum to these cars on the fastest part of the track. Got to know Robbie saw that, opened up his entrance into that turn, trying to take advantage of this. Nobody wants to be too hard on the brakes there and not being able to get it woed down. Looks like they've done a nice job, really nice job of running almost side by side through that part of the track. Another big fast sweeping turn here. Zach's managed to recover from that bobble that cost him a lot of momentum. Here we go. Ooh, Ozzy's carving a hard turn through there, trying to make sure he's in position to capitalize on any mistakes. Trying to get a little too much ground. Short period of time. Let's cycle through here. So 19 just took P3 away from the number 3 car. Still riding along up front here because it looks like 19 is going to start challenging the 16 for P2. They've got a little bit of breathing room there, so let me go ahead and cycle through the field, see what we can get. So we currently have the 15 out front, Jacob running first, the 16 and Zach, the 19 for Ozzy, and the 3 car for Robbie. Jumped on with our other race director tonight and NAPA admin. We got JB in that Menards 12, trying to figure out where he's running. Looks like he's running behind the 24. See if we can't kind of move up through the field here. Make sure we get a good idea of where everybody's running. Previous driver. Nope, that's Ozzy. Don't like that camera view. Let's do next driver. So we got out front is working hard on the back of Gmar. These guys have been racing pretty closely for a while now. Looks like they're right on the back of Fever. So if I'm not mistaken, this is probably going to be 5th, 6th, and 7th right here. Fever had been behind the 3 car before. Can't really see the car that's in front of them. Or I'm sorry, Fever had probably been behind the 19 before when I misidentified it because of those similar paint schemes on the 19 and the 3. This looks definitely like a good battle. Let's see if we can't switch our camera up a little bit. See how they're getting through these turns. Gmar's thinking about going inside. Would have been a little tight. Definitely looking for any way to kind of keep their momentum up, carry it through the next turn. Here we go. This is going to be a really fast turn. Let's see what they get out of this. Out front's looking to get some advantage. Cuts his exit a little tight. He's going for everything he can here. This part of the racetrack is fast enough you can use the draft. Gmar is definitely in the draft of Fever. That 48 car, throwing it in here to the turn. Oof. Taking those curbs, really upsetting the car. I think we might have had a little two-wheel action there on the 23. It's good racing here, but let's see what we've got in the rest of the track. Alright, so this is the 12 car. Looks like he's right behind out front racing here. So if that was for 5th, 6th, and 7th, this is going to be 8th place. Let's see where we've got Ozzy. Looks like Ozzy overtook Zach, so we have a new 2nd place car, 19. Looks like they have got a comfortable gap on the 16 of Zach. Let's keep cycling through. This is P2 looking back at P3. Yet don't see the number 3 car coming out yet. Gonna try and keep going through the field. Oh, the 10 car B. Cole's got some damage on that front end. There he is. He tried to straighten it a little bit of it out. Guess if you hit hard enough, maybe you get that hood to flatten back out. Give him hell, B. Cole. B. Cole is also one of our drivers that's over in our informal casual iRacing league. Right now we're on board with the 24 car. Rage, good to have Rage back. He's made a couple races here since missing the first several for the season start, trying to make up points here on a road course, representing that 24 Chevy. Can't really tell where Rage is at. Looks like he might be behind B. Cole here. On board with Dart, getting up to speed through fast part of the track. Let's see if who Dart's racing with. Dart's kind of by himself right now, so it's hard to pick up another car. Here we go. Gmar had been involved in a good battle here, so let's cycle through the cameras. Yep, for sure. It looks like Gmar made the, oh, is that the 48 around just in front of, there? Looks like they're going again. I apologize, that white car, I couldn't tell if that was Fever in the 48, but we've got Gmar and Out Front Racing with the 12 car right behind them. Out Front Racing really pouring it on, trying to catch up to the 23 car here. Again, fast part of the track coming up. Let's see here, we got the 12 car. Ooh, it looks like the 12 car was went really wide on their exit. Oh, it was the 45. Oh, so Gmar. It looks like Gmar. Sorry, I'm trying to. Looks like we might be under caution here. It seems to be running very slow for everybody. We got Typhoid Fever in the 48. Everybody's running really slow, so it looks like we might be under caution. I think I'm going to jump over. Hey guys, are we under caution or stage? All right, that's great. Looks like some good racing out there. I know some guys are going to be looking to get some repairs in the pits. All right, guys. Race hard for stage 2. We'll be back. Keep our eyes open. All right, so looks like we're getting ready to go. Let's try and get up through the field here. All right, looks like we have some people playing some pit strategy games here. Got the 3 car out front with Ozzy on the outside. These 2 Bass Pro cars battling it out. Ozzy had a fast car, had moved all the way up into P2, putting a pretty good gap on Zach, who had been in second for quite a while. Jacob was our stage 1 stage winner. Let's try to see if we can't look back at the field here. So we've got the 19-3 followed by Jacob, who was our stage 1 winner. Wow, it looks like by Jaco in the 62. 52's working really hard on the inside, fast part of the track here. 15's going to go ahead and make the pass on the inside. The 3's going to drop in. Like I said, this is a big sweeping part of the track. Draft can still come into play. We got 62 in 4th. The 12 currently running 5th. Riding on board here, you can see the 15 looking to try and track down that 19. Let's move through the field. We got a 62 in 4th. Working on, looks like the 3 got a little flat on their entry there. 62 really throwing it in. Awesome momentum here on the exit. They're trying to set themselves up for a fast exit through this next series of turns. On board with the 16. Zach's falling back a little bit here. Probably was either due to some damage or a pit strategy. Oh, 24 hard in the wall. 24 hard in the wall. Right in front. This is that's Rage to Overcome and Out Front Racing in the 78. They're right behind Gmar, which is right behind the 12 car. So I do believe this is 5th, 6th, 7th, with Zach currently in 8th. There's going to be some good racing here. Let's see if we can't just ride along as they sort this out. We've got 2 more turns here. 2 left-handers. And then we're going to be on the fast part of the raceway here. 24 looks like he's given some way. Probably picked up some damage. Here goes the 16. 24. Decent way back to 9th and 10th place. Everybody's trying to make up some time on those fast parts of the track, but you got to set yourself up to be able to get through these turns without upsetting the car too much. Otherwise, you're going to give away a lot of momentum here. Out Front Racing opened up his exit. Felt the 16 was faster, letting him go by. We do support, encourage a little contact there. Oh, just enough to couldn't get the wheels turned. On board with the 16, he's waiting for the field to clear. We promote good, clean, fast, respectful racing, and that's just one of those road course things. It looked like the 16 was a little bit more on the brake, setting up his exit, and the 78 just unbalanced his car. put the 16 into the wall, and 16 had to wait for the other cars to go by before backing out on the track. Safe re-entry is really, really important on road courses. It's not the case with most of our ovals where there's a really huge apron and a huge racing surface. Props to Zach for... Here we go. I'm sorry. Props to Zach for allowing the other racers to go by before re-entering. This is a battle for the lead. This is 19. Trying to hold off the 15. Jacob was in the 15 car was our stage 1 winner. We're currently on board with Jacob. We got the 19 in view. He's tracking him down. Little contact with the wall there. It's going to rob him of some momentum. See what it looks like from the chase view. This is a series of turns that you just got to try and stay tight enough to the car in front of you. Not a lot of great passing opportunities unless the car in front of you bobbles, but what you want to really do is set yourself up for a really, really clean series of turns right before you enter the banking and enter that really fast part of the track. 15's hunting. He's looking to kicking up a little dirt. He's gonna try and get an edge here. He manages to get underneath. Ozzy's been working hard to build that lead at this point. Wants to keep his keep the car together. Is gonna let the 15 get out. Looks like they've got easily about a 5 to 6 second lead on the next place car. Let's see if we can't cycle back through the cars now. Zach's getting some repairs. Oh, 62. We just rejoined the 62. 62's off course, fighting. Fever in the 48 still racing. 45 still racing. So I believe we're still under green. If everything holds to where we were before, I do believe that the 12 is in 4th, and the 23 would be in 5th here. Looks like the 24 is trying to track down the 45. Oh, got another car sideways in the wall back there. Looks like as these tires wear, these cars are getting harder and harder for some of these drivers to handle. So it looks like we got Dart behind the 24, 24 behind the 45. That was an odd place to see some dirt kick up. Somebody must have been really wide on the track right there. Let's keep moving up through the fields. Hopefully we can see. Here we are on board with the 23. It's got the 62. I'm not quite sure if the 23 passed the 62. 62 is definitely closing on the 23. And the 23 is definitely close. Look at that. Definitely up on 2 wheels. Really hit that curb hard. That was a great camera angle to see just how much these drivers are throwing these cars around, trying to get every bit of momentum out of them. We're on board again. Similar set of turns. Oh, that's going to rob him all sorts of speed. This is Daytona catching the 23 now after we saw a huge loss of momentum there for the 23. Good overhead shot here. There are preferred lines, but sometimes if you're not running all out maximum speed, then it's pretty much wide open. You can run, both cars can run different lines. Up front, you can see there was some give and take too, even between the 2 fastest cars, the 19 and the 15. See if we can't get back up through here. So it looks like we've got the 3 car and the 12 car. 12 car looks like he's still battling back there. That'd probably be with Jayco since the 23 just fell off. Let's see if we can't get a different camera view here. See if the 23 is working on cutting a gap to the 19. Definitely looks like what we're seeing here. Looks like we got the 3 car in 3rd place. Oh, really slow car that's going to be out front racing there. Let's see what else we can pull up here so we get a better sense of where these drivers are. All right, we said we thought the 62 had caught the 12. This is that battle right here. This is either for 4th and 5th or for 5th and 6th. I can't tell where the 78 is. The 78 caught the 3, and the 3 is now in 4th. But here we got the 12 and the 62 racing it out on the high banks here. Should be getting pretty close to the end of stage 2. So guys are going to be looking to pick up positions. 62 cut a nice line there, but the 12 had the preferred line. Not much 62 could do with all that momentum. Back with the 3. 3's having to pit. So we know the 3 had stayed out, gained positions by getting out in the front. Looks like we have other cars coming on pit road, so pit strategy is going to play out here. As we watch the 3 and the 62 both going down pit road. Looks like the 78 is on pit road. Let's see if we can figure out who that is. That's the 3. Might be the 19 and the 3. Right along with Zach. I know Zach had some damage. It looks like he had to pit early, so these series of green flag pit stops are really going to mix up the field. Once we hit the end of stage 2, it's going to be important for us to try and bounce over into race comms so we can get an update from the race directors, at least on the top 3 to 5. On board with Zach. Looks like the team was able to get that body back into shape. Can't tell, looks like he might be working on the 10, trying to cut a gap to the 10 car. Be Cole. This should be our leader, right along with 15. Ford Mustang with Jacob driving. Again, we know Jacob pitted between the stage. Not sure what the 3 and the 19 who started out front did between stages, but this is a track where pit strategy can set yourself up, especially since it's very few, expecting very few cautions here tonight. We might be racing to the line here for the end of the stage. We'll see what happens when Ozzy comes across the line. Sometimes you can tell when the game catches. It does not look like the game has grabbed caution here, so we are coming near the end of the stage, but that wasn't it. Looks like Ozzy's trying to track down the 4 car on board with the 12. Unfortunately, with the way NASCAR Heat 5 is set up on the consoles, we don't really get an opportunity to watch a leaderboard when we're just spectating. So with all these green flag pit stops, it's going to be really, really hard to tell. Back on board with the 15. On board with Zach. We're just going to cycle through the field here to see if we can't see if there's any battles going on. 62, the 3. There's Fever in the 48. Little battle here between Daytona and Gmar. That would have been just coming off a real fast part of the racetrack right there. Even with that contact and loss of momentum, 23 hasn't been able to really take advantage of that opening that there would have been. Let's see what we got here. 23 should be coming right into frame here as they enter a big, fast sweeping turn here, getting up on the banking. Good overhead shot here. 23 is making the 45 work for it, filling up his mirror. We might be under. Let's jump back over and see if where we're at. Great. Can anybody give me the rundown on at least the top 3? Excellent. Good racing, guys. Anybody know how many laps stage 3 is? How many? All right. Great. Good luck, guys. All right, so we had just bounced into the booth over in the race comms. You guys might not have been able to hear that. I apologize. It was the 15, the 12, and the 45 were the 1, 2, and 3 for the stage 2 winners. There were 31 laps, counting the in-stage laps. Good battle here. The 45s wanting to get back up front. That's he in the 15, Jacob. Jacob's working on the 3. It looks like the 19 and the 62 are battling out front. Yep, so we got Jaco currently in our... Oh! Are we under caution? Let's cycle through the field here. We might have just had a game caution. I believe we do have a game caution. Well, this is rare, but we do have a game caution here at the beginning of stage 3. Stage 3, as I was saying, stage 3 was 31 laps, including the in-between stage laps, so we were expecting it to be about 27 laps to go. This is probably going to eat up at least 3 laps, typically, so we may have 24 to go. Can't really tell what cars we might be missing from this pack. This looks like our whole field. Gonna cycle back up through the front. Okay, we're going back green. Good car to be on here. We're currently sitting in the 3rd place car. These cars are going to be taking the green flag, likely with 24 to go in stage 3. So these are where the points are. All the points, big points, are earned. We do give stage points to our drivers. 19 made a nice pass on the outside there. Used that momentum, set himself up for a really wide entry to the turn. Got a good bite. 62 might be on older tires. Might be. Oh, 19's around. He's going straight. We're still under green. 19 just looped it out there on the curbing. Got the 15 working on the inside. Contact. 62 is like, I've got this. 62 at the preferred line to the next turn. Leverage that. I know we got the 62 out front right now. Riding on board with the 15 gives us a good look back to everybody entering the banking back there. Let's see what we got here. Oh, 62 got wicked loose on exit. Looks like he's recovered. Got the 16. Zach's now defaulted into. Looks like we might have another caution here. Looks like we might have another whole field caution. Try and cycle through. So we got Zach in 2nd, Jaco in 3rd, Robbie in 4th. Actually, I don't think I'm going right through the cars the way it should be. Looks like Jaco, Robbie out front, JB, Rage, Gmar, Fever. Right now, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to be going green flag racing again. Let's change the camera angle, try and catch the field as they come to the line here. P1 and 2 is the 15 and 16. Ozzy, when he was in that outside line, got a really good run. 15 in the previous restart. 15's not going to let the 16 get that advantage. Got side-by-side racing back there. Let's see if we can't move through the field. 15's leading them through. So far, so good. Definitely have some side-by-side action. Looks like the 3 just Oops. We've got Ozzy trying to make his way back up there. He had been the lead until his car spun. Really hard racing there. Oh, the 48 and the 23 together. The 12 just managed to miss that. As I said earlier, the 19 had been out front when he got his car's left side tires up on the curbing, and it just looked like it looped him. Not sure if it was cold tires or not. He'd been carving clean lines through here, so it looks like we've got Jacob, Zach, Jaco, Robbie, Ozzy, and JB for our top 6. See if I can't cycle up through here. It's out front racing. All right, Jacob, Zach, Ja'Cory, Robbie. And we jump back to Fever. So I believe behind Robbie was going to be all right, so we got some pit strategies going on here. People taking tires. We got the 62 assuming the lead. We're on board with Jacob in the 15. Ford side by side here. 2 Chevys going. Oh, the 12's not going to let 15 get outside advantage. 15's making it work. '15's pressing hard here. It wasn't quite in position. The 3 made sure he knew, hey, you don't really have position. I'm going to take the preferred racing line, which he did. We want competitive racing here, but we want good, clean, respectful racing. The 3 is working a little preferred line action there. This is the fast part of the track. Let's see if we can't change his camera angle. It's a really shallow entry for the 15. 3 gives him a little rub. Here we are with the 62 coming out first, followed by the 15 and 3. Close, hard, clean racing there. Everybody's trying to get an advantage, get spot. Oh, looked like 62 got way low, trying to set up. Not sure if that's older tires or not. 15's actually working on them pretty hard here. Like to get a better angle so we can see where everybody else is at. Look like Zach has caught the 3. The 3 is working hard back there. It looks like we also have Gmar and Ozzy in the orange cars. So we're currently riding along with second. So we get bounce forward. Oh, there's some hard racing there. Let's see on the 12. There with the 19. Yep, that's 19 right behind Zach. So we got our leader out front, Ja'Cory, in the 62, followed by the 15 Ford Mustang and Jacob, the 16 Camaro, and the 19 Toyota Camry here with Ozzy. So that's Zach and Ozzy currently in 3rd and 4th. Change our camera angle and see. Big gap. It looks like it's going to be Robbie Stevens in 5th. Let's watch this battle here. These cars are really going at it. These have been some of our faster cars of the night. Looks like Jacob is again trying to get outside position on that 62. Set him up for an inside turn there. 62 almost had it up on 2 wheels. Battle. Oh, the 19 is probably watching a little bit of that. Trying to battle the 16. Flattens the left side of his car against the retaining wall. Looks like Ozzy's being patient here. He sees the 15 has gone around the 62, and the 16 is now working on the 62 for second. Ozzy's giving that 16 a little tap tap. That might have been enough to get the 16 to worry about holding his position, is more so than taking that position from the 62. Good racing up front. Let's see what we've got. Looking back. Currently riding along with B. Cole. Looks like he might have out front racing, and you can't tell if that's the 24 car in front of him. Yep, it is. It's out front racing side by side with 24. Oh, little contact. Bad spot for that. Both losing momentum. Both hard on the brakes, trying to get back up to speed on this turn. People not familiar with this track, with so many consecutive laps and turns, often it's hard to hit your marks every single time. Plus the tires are going away. It's not the most advanced physics here in NASCAR Heat 5, but there is tire wear, and then it's also just not knowing where your fellow drivers are going to be, where their marks are. So sometimes the contact is inadvertent. Sometimes you just got to kind of fight for what you can. Let's see if we can't move up through the field. We're currently on board with the 23, who definitely looks like he's looking for position here. So if I'm not mistaken, this might be 4th, 5th, and 6th. We got Fever working on the outside of the 3. Again, trying to draft here, fast part of the track. It's all who can carry momentum when you gotta woe it down here. What are you wanting to go? Oh, contact. The 3's gonna come out on top. 48's gonna go ahead and let him get his car sorted. That was a little bit more contact than I'm sure the 3 expected. 48 kind of gave him up. Looks like the 3 is going to be pitting. 3 is pitting. 48 definitely up on 2 wheels. 23 is trying to take advantage of that, keeping all 4 wheels planted. Forward momentum. You can see the 23 is really hunting to find a good entrance and exit here. I want to stick with this battle. Let's just try and change the camera angle. Oh, and Gmar has a mirror full of the 45. Look at that. We've got Daytona in the 45. Looks like the 48 and the 45 both got squirrely. Gmar was the one that got through there the cleanest. Got the 48 kicking up some dirt. 45 is going to look at really trying to cut an edge here. Let's see if we can't figure out. Nope. Here we go, on board with the 45. See what this battle looks like. It's a good battle. Let's see if we can't cycle through our drivers and get out to the front. Gmar, Dart. Oh, good battle here with Rage in the 12. Rage in the 24 with JB in the 12. B. Cole in the 10. Alright, trying to identify the cars here. This definitely looks like this would be Ozzy in 3rd behind Zach. And it looks like the 19 and 16 are trying to chase down the 15, yes. So I'm expecting that's Jacob in the 15, our leader out front, just entering that next turn. We've got Zach in 2nd, Ozzy in 3rd. Gonna turn up our race volume here. There's not many opportunities to go ahead and make it loud. On a track like this, there's just so much action everywhere. Trying to make sure we're letting you know who's making moves, who's losing spots. Alright, so this is P2 and P3. You can see P1 entering the turn right up ahead. Looks like JB is behind out front, but we've had some green flag pit stops, so I'm not really sure how that's going to play out. Another good view of this battle up front. I'm going to stick with this for a moment. Oh, 19. Yeah, got really out of sorts there. Time to give away some of that track position he had earned the hard way, closing up on the back of the 15. Can't quite tell where out front is sitting. Here we are with our leader. You can see Zach just entering. Zach in 19. Ozzy just exiting that turn up onto the banking back there. That's a good healthy lead for our leader. We're going to let the 15 just keep marking laps here while we try and go through the field. See what our other drivers are doing. On board with 16, currently riding in P2. On board with Zach in the 16, currently running P2. Jaco was up front. Stage end strategy, currently battling with 24. 24. Looks like they're getting ready to exit and get up onto the banking here. I believe these two cars are on different pit strategies. 24 might be milking some old tires there. Looks like you got a really loose car on that backstretch under speed. It's always fun to go the overhead view through these turns. 62 definitely takes advantage of what looks like fresher tires there to put a big gap on the 24. Back out front, we got 62, the 3 car. Robbie's been racing hard, been in our top 5, so been up in the top 5 for stage 2 and started stage 3. Can't quite see what cars are in the turns in front of him. Like I said, whoa, big healthy. Oh, overshot that turn there. We might actually have. The way the cars are moving, I wouldn't be surprised we're not under some type of game caution here. Let's see if we can't switch back over.
What you got, Tombstone?
Hey, guys on caution?
No.
All right. Gotcha, no problem. Just the way the cars were moving looked like the game had grabbed something. Get back to racing, thanks. Alright, so what we might be seeing is a little bit of server lag here, unfortunately. You can just see a lot of the cars are not moving very smoothly. I'm firmly believing that we're now under some type of caution.
Now it's a caution. Now we actually have a caution.
Hate that for you guys. I know that there was a lot of cars on different pit strategies, but yeah, things started to look a little kind of sketchy with the car movements and stuff. So, how many laps do we have to go, Director?
Probably 7 or 6.
Okay. All right, get back to racing. That's it. All right. So it was about 7. I think Robbie said 9. Probably lost 3 laps. So there's probably going to be 6 to go. 48 Fever tries to make it 3 wide. That's not a great spot to be doing that. So we got the 48, the 12s, and it looks like we might have another caution right now. Cautions sometimes breed cautions, but we can't have everybody trying to win on that first turn. So let's see what else we got going on here. Currently along with Jacob. Zach's gone back a bit. I know Zach wants to see this sort itself out. So does Robbie and Jaco. They both have fast cars, and they're kind of near the back of the field right now. So we're back along with Jacob, who's been our stage 1 and stage 2 stage winner, leader for a considerable part of the race. So we're going to stick on board here and see how he navigates this with the 19, the 12. Oh, we've got, that's a rough start. And cars are really moving all over the place. This is going to be a tough one to call. I'm quite sure this is not how they're racing, so I really hate to be broadcasting it at this point. We got to find somewhere where the cars have sorted themselves out. Looks like we definitely have hit some lag storms on the server. I know a couple of those cautions were probably racing cautions, but the cars' demeanor on track right now, what we're doing and the spectating is is likely not what the drivers are seeing. If it is, it's you can imagine it's incredibly hard when cars are lagging. So we're on board with Zach. Zach's had been running up in the top 3 to 5 most of the race. If the cars are jumping around that much, it's probably really hard for our drivers to see where the other cars are. Looked like the 12 car got really loose down there. 12 car got really roughed up on that restart. Gmar, oh, those cars just literally parked right there, so I'm not quite sure if that's for that shouldn't have been 6 laps. And that looks like the game might have grabbed that. Nope, they're still racing. We've got Fever out front and Jayco in a battle right here. Riding on board the 78. Chevy Camaro, I'm sorry, Ford Mustang with out front racing. On board with JB in the 12. Started that last restart from the caution in P2. I couldn't tell if that's when the lag began or not. Got the 19, let's see where the 19... Looks like the 19 might be our leader here. Not seeing any cars through the turns in front of him. And that looks like the 15 of Jacob. At least one turn behind him. These cars have been in our top 5 most of the night, so I do believe that this is our leader in P2. Nobody currently in front of the 19. That's a gap back to our second place car. Looks like the server might have shaken off whatever lag it was going through. Cars are running a lot cleaner. The sound's a lot cleaner. Not seeing this really sketchy movements of the cars. Look like we have a huge gap back. We're going to stay on board because I think this could be our last or second to last lap. Let's see if I can't start cycling through cars. B. Cole, 12. .45 and the 4. Looks like with the 3 racing in behind him. Everybody's trying to make him some spots here. 4 and 3 side by side exiting the turn. Got the 48 closely followed by the 62. Still racing back here. More contact. This definitely looks like they're racing for position at the line. That might have been it at the line. Still going, still going. Pretty sure that's going to be it. Let's cycle through. Yeah, it looks like most cars are just all single filing now. There was some rough racing for points there, so let's move back over to race comms. Hey guys, it's Tombstone in the booth. Looked like that was the end of the race.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I know there was a lot of hard racing there. Probably complicated by whatever lag that you guys encountered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got pretty
Absolute
bad there
shit
last.
and ruined the end of the race is what happened.
It was a good race until that too.
Hate that for you guys.
Started a 3%er.
Damn, look at that. I got my best lap ever here. 121.
Coach Holler.
Typhoids.
Yep.
You got a top 3 today, buddy.
Yep. Top three. Need you in the booth.
Yep. Race directors and
A minute and a half.
podium. Yep. Just join us in the booth when you can. Thanks.
All right. Thanks. Tombstone.
I'm sorry, Daytona.
Terrible.
Daytona, do you have something for me?
Yeah, I said I sent the results to you.
Oh, perfect. Thanks. I will try and get them
I'll be there
over.
in just a second.
Yep. No problem. All right, so you can hear that. It sounds like there was some lag that hit near the end there, and which is unfortunate. Need to make sure that we can. Gonna try and get the race details. The finish order back up here in just a second. We are putting a QR code in the upper right corner of our stream. If you want to just get your phone out, scan that link, join us over on our Discord. We've got NASCAR Heat 5 official points series 2 going on currently. We have GT7 and iRacing communities, very engaged communities. So we'll be getting with our podium drivers here and getting a recap from some of our race directors here in just a minute. Just please stand by. Drivers, if you could just please stand by.
Yep.
GG.
You guys talking about me?
Hey guys, we're back live.
Yeah, I said it.
Sorry about that.
Oh.
I was trying to pull up the shots that Daytona sent me. I'm gonna see if I can't pull them up now. But we got 2 of our race directors here. You guys want to give me a rundown of the race, and then we'll do the interviews with the
Racing
podium?
was pretty clean. It was fast. Some people got a little overzealous. We got a lag here at the end that kind of messed things up a little bit, but we decided to just keep running it out. It did clear up, and all in all, I'd say it was pretty good run tonight.
Excellent. Thank you, JB. I know that we can't control the lag. We do have rules for it that if it gets so bad that it really, really compromises the racing experience, we can implement them, but it's a lot harder to do at a road course. We know cars are a little bit more spread out. But yeah, it definitely looked like it got a little sketchy after that second caution in stage 3.
Yes, cautions absolutely breed more cautions.
Trying to get the race. Daytona, you in here?
Yeah.
Can you go ahead and read down while I try and get this image up on the board? what the finishing order was, and then we'll go transition over to the.
So, first place we had Aussie Rules. Second place was Jacob. Third place was Typhoids. And that runs out the podium.
Okay.
P4 was Jacori Farkle. Fifth was Outfront Racing. Sixth was Rage to Overcome. Seventh was JBSR. Eighth was Zach. Ninth was Gmar. 10th was B. Cole. 11th was Daytona. 12th was D'Artagnan. And rounding out the field, finishing last was Robbie.
Out to another 3. It's been a lot of time at this track this week. Let me try and see if I can't pull up this second. Yep, so thank you for that. I'm all the way. I've got both of the images on screen, just transferring them to fit to screen live here. So on screen, you can see our 4th place through 13th place. And then we'll transition back to our 1st through 10th place. And with that, if we could interview our 3rd place driver, Fever, congratulations. We saw you racing really hard tonight. Looked like you had a couple early encounters with the wall, but it looks like you bounced back.
Yeah, it was tough in the beginning. It was a lot of learning a track I don't have a ton of experience at, where the entry points are, how quick I can gas off the corner. That with a little bit of run time in the track and taking some tidbits that I've learned from other drivers was I felt able to overcome the early obstacles to run a good race and ultimately come out with a good finish with some pit strategy. Absolutely. I thought it was a lot of good give and take. You saw a lot of aggressive driving, but you saw a lot of give and take from drivers as well. My strategy was just to try and find a car that I felt was a little bit quicker than me, follow them for a couple of turns, hoping they would slip up. And once an opening presented itself to me, I tried to fill the hole, then just ride it as much as I could, hoping that it would give me a pass. And overall, it worked out well for me. Thank you so much. Nice to be here.
Race went great. It was pretty much clean air for most of the first 2 stages, and then we got to stage 3, and unfortunately, they say cautions breed cautions. Kind of got down to where we didn't really need to pit for tires in a sense. And then everybody was on different strategies. And then we got that caution super late in the race at 9 to go. We decided to pit, put 4 tires on it. Unfortunately, we got put in 4th place. So then when the lag reared its ugly head, it killed me into the wall. And I ended up losing touch with the 19 and ended up getting away from us there at the end. But all in all, good race. It was congratulations to the winner, Aussie there, holding on for the win.
No, definitely had a fast car tonight, and I apologize to anybody that's watching the stream or watches in the future. I had muted my mic, so nobody heard the questions to Fever or to Jacob here, but Jacob is our 2nd place car tonight, and you had been listening to Typhoid Fever in the 48, who was our 3rd place car tonight, giving the race breakdowns to you. Jacob, you definitely had a strong car. I believe you were both the Stage 1 and Stage 2 winner, correct?
That is correct.
Yep, no, definitely strong car. I know that you kind of had to work your way through. The pit strategies were definitely obvious at the stage ends, and even at the cautions. It was really hard, as you guys know, with Heat 5 not really having a leaderboard, to be able to figure out how the strategies were playing out in the long term. But Yep, we saw you have that last restart right as the lag got really bad. I think you were started in P4. And
That's correct. I started P4. The lag, was so bad going into 1 that it ended up killing us into the 12 car, who unfortunately got the worst end of the stick, and it was enough for Aussie to pull away. Third.
Yeah, if you
he got like 3 seconds ahead by the time I got free of the pack there.
Anybody watching the stream or that goes back and rewatches it definitely set up. I could tell that I didn't think that was typical racing action through there, as it looked like 3 or 4 cars all kind of heaped into that first turn, with only like 2 of them escaping. So,
yeah.
But thank you, and I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all the.
You were Aussie, you did not escape that corner.
I appreciate all the drivers letting me bounce in and out of the race comms, trying to figure out what was going on the track, especially when the cars got really herky-jerky. The type of sketchy movements I was observing really made me think that you guys were under caution, and the fact that you guys were still racing. It is what it is. We appreciate everybody that joins us trying to ride NASCAR Heat 5 out to the end. And speaking of riding it out to the end, Ozzy, how was that? How was that coming across the start-finish line in P1?
Yeah, obviously good. A little bit bittersweet. You don't want to win races when there's uncontrollable events happening. Jacob definitely had the faster car. I just was in the right spot at the right time at the end there. So.
Well, we did see that. We saw that 19, Toyota Camry up there a lot tonight. So you were definitely in the top 3, top 5 when there were long runs and pit strategy wasn't in play. So good for you for positioning yourself where you were at on that final restart. I know this was a good points race for you. I think this is second win in 4 races. Is that right?
Yeah, second win for the season. So I'm not sure how many.
Yep.
Not sure when the last one was, but. Yeah, no, I'll take it. It's hard to get points. Definitely hard to get wins, especially with the the talent that we've got in this league right now. So, you take them when you can get them. But I feel like karma will come around, and I'll be on the bad end of something. But yeah, I'll take what I can get when I can get it.
That's what we appreciate about our drivers. That this is sim racing. We try and bring the most authentic competition we can with the platform that we have in front of us. And right now, that's the NASCAR Heat 5 that's running at end of life. We're lucky the servers are still going, and hoping that they'll get us through December to the end of our end of era season 7. So Daytona, any observations about the race tonight, and any information about your pedal to the metal series next week?
Start with tonight. Some really hard racing. A lot of fast cars who you have a handful of drivers who I know that are really dominant on road courses, and it showed tonight. And honestly, the quality of racing was great tonight. We ran 2 stages caution free. No, I think we had one early. Maybe I'm not too. No.
Yeah, we had one. We had one early.
Anyway, we had some really good racing tonight.
Yep,
really
that
fast racing. It was very intense. The lag ultimately killed our night. So unfortunate finish for us. Look to get back next week. But Thursday, we're going into the second race of the round of 16. Going got a long race at Texas. Sign-ups will be posted here after we're done with this. So if you are free and interested and want to come in and at least fill the field, you don't have to be a playoff driver. Come out, don't be scared. Come out and get in on the action.
Great, thank you for that. That's our Pedal to the Metal Thursday night series. They are into this is going to be your second race of the playoffs?
Yes, sir.
All right, and it's your season 3? Season 2, all right. Season 2, and if you join our Discord, QR code's up upper right corner. You'll have a chance to indicate that you're an applicant for one of our NASCAR Heat 5 series. You'll get some tryouts, and you'll get placed either in our Thursday night Pedal to the Metal series or our Wednesday, Saturday night NAPA Cup series. JB, you got anything else? I've got the race schedule up for next week for NAPA Cup.
Nope, that pretty much sums it up for me. We appreciate everybody who comes out, and hope I hope our race was entertaining to anybody that was watching it.
Yep, so it looks like next week, week 6, race 1 is going to be Worldwide Technology Raceway. That's our 25% race on Wednesday night, no stages. And then on October 19th, we're going to be out to Sin City, Las Vegas Motor Speedway for our 50% race. And that'll be our race 2 of week 6. And I did forget this week, I'm going to have to go back and catch October 9th. That was our Wednesday race at Charlotte this week. Was an end of era race. We're trying to do all of our major like crown jewel tracks, give a $10 PlayStation gift card, and so I will make sure that we get that to. Who was our race winner on Wednesday night?
Oh,
It was T-Dog.
yeah, T-Dog.
Excellent. Yep. Good. Another new race winner. I will reach out to T-Dog, let him know that he bagged a $10 PlayStation gift card as one of our 7 end of era races for our season 7. Drivers, anything else before we cut it off?
No, appreciate Brimstone for everything you do.
No, man, this is fun. It's great bringing the great racing action here at NASRAC to the masses through our YouTube channel. So please join us next week. Join us on our Discord. Hit that QR code.
Be sure to go sub to the NASRAC Racing League YouTube page.
Yeah, that's right. Like, subscribe. That's how it goes, right? Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend.
You too. Hey, Aussie, stay here for a second.